Thank you, Jenny, and thank you, Joyce. Just absolutely stunning. And so transformative and transportive to take us to another place. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our afternoon continues with, so normally in this space, we would normally have, or we have had for the last 30 plus years, Rabbi and Kathy Bregman, who have led a healing service. They've retired from that and informed me of that a few months ago, and so we sat together as a clergy team and as a staff to think, how could we reimagine this moment? And the thought was to continue with a meditative mode, and but also to give people the opportunity to experience meditation in a couple of different modalities. And so it's our pleasure to invite Ilana Epstein to join us here. There she is. To lead a meditation here in the sanctuary, a guided meditation. And for those that would like to, there is a walking meditation, which is fairly self-guided. There's a handout that comes with it, and that group is meeting down by the steps of the synagogue at the main entrance in 5 minutes. So we'll begin at 2 o'clock with a guided meditation here or a walking meditation there. Both will be done in plenty of time for the 3:15 adult learning with Rabbi Brown, should you choose to want to attend that. Thank you all. Can you close that door?
Laura's gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep? Yeah, is this on already? This is...
So once again, and please feel free to spread out in the midst of our sanctuary. When I went to Jewish summer camp, one of my favorite moments was when we came to the silent prayer. We would all be gathered together in whatever prayer space we were, usually the dining hall or something like that, and then they would send us out into the quad. I have a picture of that space actually in my office. It's what was called the large quad, and they said, go find your tree. And that's where you would do your meditation and your silent prayer, and then people would just kind of make their way back as they started to play Say Sholom or something, and that would be it. So find your tree or your chair, wherever you feel most comfortable in your comfortable space, physically and spiritually. Ilana, it's really a privilege for us to have you join us for our holidays this year, and welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. So just get really comfortable. I love that Rabbi Dan said, find your tree, because anybody that knows me knows trees are my thing. So find your tree, sitting on this chair. Shift as you need to, of course. You've been sitting for a long time, but feet on the ground is a really good way to start. Hands on your lap. It is traditional to be in a receptive mode, to put your hands facing up, that is receiving. Invite yourself into the receiving mode, but if you feel agitated in any way or there's too much going on for you, just place your hands facing down. I'm going to invite us in today to sort of piggyback on what Rabbi Dan said in the music offering, to welcome that as an opportunity to mine the prayer book of our soul. And in this moment together, for these next moments, I'm going to offer you the opportunity to think about it as mining the prayer book of your body, mind, and spirit here in this space, together and separated, and anybody watching in the homes where you are. So close your eyes and settle in and begin to listen to the silence. Begin to welcome the silence as we spend this time together turning inside to begin to listen to the call of our highest souls that are guiding us here today together, to sit in silence with ourselves on this day, in these final hours, as the gates remain open before all is sealed. We are here today to make peace with the places we may have turned our back on ourselves and on others in our lives, where we turned our back on the highest capacity of our soul knowing and the divine spark of our being. We are here together, praying for each other as we pray for ourselves, and praying for our planet. And on behalf of all of us together today, I call in all ancestors and angels, all wisdom and guidance, all teachings, all light and all love, to be with us here together, to clear pathways and bring renewal, to show us where we have strayed and where we have lost our way, so that we may come back, so that we may remember and allow for this portal of opportunity to guide us home, back again to where we began, in our deepest soul knowing. With your attention now on your breath, bring in a deeper belly breath, one that invites this area of your body to expand like you are filling a balloon with air. And as that breath inhales and grows within you, let it rise up into your chest. And don't be afraid to listen and hear for the sound of that breath as it guides you in to where the wisdom lies. To listen to the call of renewal that lives within you. Let every breath guide you home to your knowing of where you have been and the remembering of where you will be. What is it you want to say in these next moments and hours? What does your heart long to share? This is your moment. Draw awareness now to the soles of your feet, in your shoes, on the ground. Holding awareness of all the places you have walked and all the ways you have journeyed, and listen to where you may have not walked with the intention you held to show up wholeheartedly as a spark of the divine in this past year. And ask for the forgiveness you seek in the ways you have betrayed that longing. Feel yourself tethered to the ground, this sacred earth which we are so blessed to sit and stand and walk upon, and feel that energy now rising up through the legs. Just let the energy reveal itself to you. There is nothing to do but listen. And as this energy rises up into the legs, into the hips, into the base of your spine, into your sacrum, the seat of your holy being, right here in this body, the ways you had hoped to share your own creativity, your dreams, and your passions to the people and the places that were waiting for you. Feel this wave-like energy in your body, supporting you to welcome the creative spark of your own being that lives within you, that is here to rise stronger and bigger and brighter than ever before. Feel that energy rising now into your belly. This center of strength and courage and power that guides you to be able to walk that path of your creative life force, of all that is holy within you and the divine spark of your being. Each breath, as it waxes in and out, is reminding you of who you are and all you are ready to declare yourself willing to be in the days ahead. Asking for forgiveness for the ways you may not have shown up courageously as you intended to. Where fear may have gotten in the way. Where you were limiting your own strength and power because you forgot it was in you all along. Bring that energy home now and feel it rising up into your heart. If it serves you, bring your hands onto your heart and feel your heartbeat, the blessing of this moment, for all that your body is doing to allow you to be here and sit here and breathe here. This energy center of love and compassion. The love and compassion you know that it is needed in your worlds, in your life, in your body, in your families, in your relationships, and in your world, where you have endeavored to bring more loving kindness and yet missed the mark because of your human ways. Let this heart reveal to you now all the longing it had forgotten, all that it is now ready to ignite through your arms, these wings of desire that share your loving kindness, your grace with yourself and the world. Or you may have squandered what was gifted to you that you are now ready to bring back home. Feel this breath now guiding you into your heart and into the heart of humanity as we breathe together, calling ourselves and each other home to the heart of compassion for all that has been and all that shall be. What does your heart want to say now that longs to be forgiven as you sit together with others who are willing to do the same? We make that more possible for all of us to do so. And feel that heart center beating for you, with you, and through you, up, moving into the area of your neck, front and back, your throat, this area, this beautiful energy center of communication. Asking for the forgiveness for any words you spoke in ways that did not honor the divine spark of your being and the holiness and the holy that lives within you, that you are. Speaking from the heart when our minds would rather do so is a lofty endeavor. Let us feel that breath rising into your throat. Feel the sound of your exhalation as this energy leaves you. This energy of what could have been and might have been. So it makes room for what will be and what is. So you can express the longing of your soul and that of the one we may call light, love, God, out into the world through your words, in only the ways you can express them, that your soul came to share them. Feel that breath rising into that area and above, into your eyes. And above the eyes, into this sacred energy center in the center of your forehead. And behind it, the pineal gland, pineal, the face of God that lives within you, within all of us. Draw the energy center there with your eyes, with your intention to see finally, with clarity and an unwavering knowing, who you are, who you've always been. This knowing of all that is possible through you, through the gift of you that is needed in your world exactly as you are, for the holiness that is waiting to be shown through you to our world where it is needed. And feel that energy moving from the eyes and the forehead up to the crown of your head and above. This luminous light force field of energy that is here to shower you with endless blessings from the consciousness of all that there is, of all that has been and all that always will be. Feel that energy now around you. And in these next few moments, as He gives you this opportunity of silence, feel this descending down your body through your head, your forehead, your eyes, your neck, your shoulders and arms and hands, through your spine and your chest, all internal organs, down through your hips and your legs. Just welcome this wave of love and inspiration and light that you are ready to receive because you are here. Come back to your breath when you feel yourself straying into the ego's demise. Come back to the blessing of your being and the energy that is coursing through you. Come back to yourself. And let whatever has stood in the way leave you now through body, mind, and spirit, out through your breath, no longer needing to hold anything that has kept you separate. Feel the body guiding you to all the places. And just witness whatever comes through your mind. Make peace with the places where you may have turned your back on yourself, on others, on our planet. Keep drawing that energy awareness into the center of your brow, this pineal gland, pineal, to all that is holiest within you. As you breathe, as you remember, as you forgive and ask to be forgiven. And as these gates, imagining them opening in front of your eyes, are there for you, as your body has been breathing your information on a cellular level to all that needs to be seen and held. I ask again, what do you want to say? What is in and on your heart that you long to let go of? For all the ways you missed the mark of your being, unknowingly or knowingly. Breathe it through your heart. And let it release through your body, no longer needing to carry this one step forward. Feel this energy with you growing bigger from the top of your head down through to the soles of your feet. You are vulnerable and open. You are present. You are loved. And perhaps the greatest challenge of all is that which lives in all of us that makes it hardest for us to forgive ourselves. If that is with you now, please breathe a little deeper. Tend to your heart. And let yourself receive the healing that is present in this room and anywhere else you may be sitting. In this portal. As the gift that you are. Is there anything standing in your way still that needs to be released? Guiding you home. To yourself once again. In these rooms together and in all rooms elsewhere. there is a call to return. There is a remembering of our highest potential, of divine, endless, flowing energy that is available, that is here to guide us and show us. If only we would get out of the way. If only we would give up the idea that it needs to look a certain way, sound a certain way, be a certain way, other than the way it is already as it needs to be in you. If you have wandered off into the landscape of your mind, come back. Feel the breath breathing you in your body, calling you home. And in your willingness to see all the ways where you are willing to transcend the limitations of your humanness, can you feel the depth of your connection to the endless? And if there is one area of your body that is feeling blocked to receive that and share that, turn to it now with your mind's eye. If it's possible, place a hand on that area and listen for what it has to tell you about what stands in the way of all you have longed to share with the world. We ask ourselves, who will we be at the end of this correction? Who will we be at the end of this correction? What will we make of our lives? What will we stand up for? What will we stand for? Will we take time to listen to the call of all that is holiest within us so that we may express it accordingly to all the places where we are needed in only the way we can usher it forward? The uniqueness of each divine spark of all of us, essential to the well-being of the whole. Who will we be at the end of this correction? Are we ready? And as you see in front of your eyes all the places and the stories, remember you are the one who is witnessing all of that. And if you are ready to transform it, then so it shall be. If you are ready to forgive it, then so it shall be. Is there one area in your mind now that is stopping you from being the channel of that divine flow? One story, one thought. And can you surrender it away to that presence of the Pineal, the holiest face of your own self, the holiest representation of all that is holy that lives in you? See yourself in your mind's eye, that little soul of yours, sitting there, emanating that light. Are you ready to trust in its guidance and listen to its call? What is stopping you? Whose voice is in there stopping you? In these sacred halls, we leave behind today anything that separates us from the energy that is available to us in all areas of our lives. So that you may transcend the limits of your everyday life and welcome the blessings and light that will sustain us for the coming year. Who will you be after this correction? What is on your heart that has yet to be shared? What do you want to say now to the Holy One that lives within you? To be cleared, canceled, and renewed. Because you are ready. Because being human is hard. Because we never were meant to do it alone. So welcome this endless capacity for light and love that lives within you today, and ask that it guide you home and be with you in every situation, reminding you of your right to be here, supporting you in your courageous and creative and passionate endeavors that the world needs, ushering you forward with loving kindness and compassion in all the places it is needed within you and outside of you. As you endeavor to express through your words, through your voice, that which wants to come through you. Through the clarity of your knowing and all that is being shown to you, to the heart of humanity and the consciousness that we will continue to be a part of for the rest of our days and beyond. Feel this light-filled energy illuminate your entire body now. Let your breath be the bridge to all that is holy within you. To all that is being forgiven on your behalf. to all that you are willing to witness in yourself and all others. To this portal that stays open for just a few more hours. As you bring with you new meaning to what this day can be through your body, mind, and spirit. Through all that is holiest within you and about you. As we pray for ourselves, for each other, and for this planet. As we declare our readiness to show up with less separation, with more connection, with less fear and more faith, with less confusion and more clarity about who we are, about what we're doing here, about what is available to us, and about what comes through us. Listen to the call of your heart and its infinite wisdom, to all that it holds, as it is ready to guide you home. As you put down all that you have done, all the ways you have betrayed yourself, and the call of all that is, that desires to come through you. All that is holy, all that is love. May you be graced with the ability to welcome all possible abundant blessings as you bring yourself forward in readiness to do so. No longer encumbered, enslaved, ready to rise bigger and stronger than ever before. For whatever drew you here today, wherever you are, your soul is ready. Your highest soul is calling. The one you may call God, or God of your own understanding, is there with you endlessly. Are you ready to receive it? And if any parts of you have shown up here today and there is not a willingness to look at that part, please bring it with you now, in front of you, willing to see and love that which may feel unlovable in your own self. And remind it that you are the one at the threshold, ready to go. ready to be and shine and live and speak on your behalf. He or she doesn't have to anymore. And serve compassion to that and any other places that have shown up here today that need your love. In correction of what has been, as you prepare to offer yourself forward for all that waits for you. As the gates prepare to close, as you get ushered to a new year, as we remember how to transcend, make peace, call home the deepest longing, that we came to this time and place to serve. May we have the capacity to see ourselves as we truly are. As we make peace, as we are ready to see what has stood in our way, that we are now ready to receive and share like never before the flow of divine, that your vessel is ready to allow. Feel your feet once again on the floor. Feel your spine sitting against the chair. Feel your breath returning once again. Soften your jaw. Let your left ear just gently make its way to your left shoulder if you're sitting still. Just breathe and release any tension that may have accumulated there from this or any other moments in your life. When you're ready, bring the head to neutral and over to the other side. Just let the breath flow. And bring your head up to neutral when you feel ready. And bring your hands together if it is appropriate to your heart, thumbs resting at your sternum. Just feel this connection you have with yourself in prayer, in gratitude, in offering. And let every breath you take here release another layer of any armor you have still held onto, that you are ready to see yourself and all others in a new and holy way. And for the more we see ourselves in our divine knowing, the more we shall endeavor to see all others in the same way. And we know that's needed on this planet now more than ever. May we be ready to be the conduit for peace that we've been seeking outside of ourselves. May we bring it home and remember for the rest of our days. We are it, and it is us. Who will we be after this correction? And maybe now a hand to the heart and a hand to the belly. There's one word I'm going to leave you with as a potential for a little mantra you can hold for the rest of the day as you wander in this valley of forgiveness and any day forward from here. Hineni, here I am. Hineni, here I am. Ready, willing, and able to welcome the call. And when you forget, Hineni is here to remind you. Take that breath. Feel the breath in your body. And you are home once again, pure in potential, ready to receive endless blessings and share them with your world. And just stay as you are. There is no rush. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. You have this space to be with for the next little bit of time if you feel called to stay deeper within yourself. You are the one you have been waiting for. We are the ones we have been waiting for. May you be ready and blessed and sealed with goodness and health, with connection and clarity, with love and endless light all the days ahead. And so it is.